to get us through this sticky patch at the moment. And with the man at the front, all is good. Back to you, Marty.
I was checking YouTube. Who else would like to make a comment? Anyone? Don't all raise your hand at the same time.
I would. Can I? Are we doing boy, girl, boy, girl?
Sure. Yeah, and somewhere along the line, we're going to have to throw Chris in. But anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, someone put my hand up for me. Thank you. Hi, Ash. Hi, everybody. So this is, I'm going to make it short and sweet. I know, love, and trust Ash Mufareh and ONPASSIVE. And that's all I need to know. And our captain is running this ship. And I believe in the vision. And we're going to get there. And we're all going to be smiling. So let's continue to enjoy this journey, even though it's a little bumpy right now. I know, love, and trust Ash Mufareh and ONPASSIVE, and he's gonna get us to where we're going. Love you, Ash. Love everyone here. Keep the faith.
I guess I can say something. Who is this Ash Mufareh guy anyway? Famous line I said years ago. I would like to personally tell you that I've met a lot of people in my life. I've met CEOs. I've met a president of the United States. I've met a lot of people. I have to say this from my heart, Ash Mufareh. He's got 100% of my trust. I believe in what he's doing because it's the right thing to do. Plain and simple. I've never seen any company in my life that wants to help out humanity, help out the world, not push one race to a side or put another race to the side. He wants everyone together. And that's why I believe in Ash Mufareh and this company so much. So Ash Mufareh from the Johnson family, we give you 100% of support, trust, and faith in you. And boy, we're just going to take this, and people are just going to be in shock and awe. I really believe that. Thanks, brother.
Testing.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry about that.
Whoever wants to go.
Oh, are you going, Mike?
Go ahead, Michael.
Oh, okay. I thought Mike was going. Yeah, hello, everyone. I just reflect back to, why I got involved in ONPASSIVE. And I think all of us can do the same, as we look to see that we got in because some of us had dreams, some of us had, various goals, aspirations, all of that. And the question is, are those still alive, right? Are we still going to accomplish those things? And for me, it's a resounding yes, absolutely. There's no doubt whatsoever that that is the case. And that's all that matters to me, right? At the end of the day, will I be able to accomplish my goals that I came into ONPASSIVE for? Right? Are the right people involved in ONPASSIVE to make that happen? And I remember listening to, those 2 audio tapes from our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, and that's all I needed, right? And as time went on, we saw so much, and we got to know him a lot better and to understand the type of person that he is. And here is someone that has gone in the line of fire to say that we're going to do this or die. We're going to make this happen. We're going to uplift humanity. We are going to make sure that people can actually dream again, and not just dream again, but actually accomplish those dreams, right? We look around us in society right now and we see chaos, whether it's in the US, whether it's in Africa, Europe. It doesn't matter where you look in the world. All we see is chaos. We see the economy falling apart. We see people struggling financially, right? And we say, where is the solution? Can we turn to our government for help? The answer is no, right? Can we turn to the banks for help? And the answer is no, right? Your employer, can you go to your employer and says, listen, I'm in a financial rut. Can you help me out here? Right? People are working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, right? People are going online looking for ways out, right? And they're meeting so many obstacles because not everyone is sincere about helping you. And the reality is, most of us, if not all of us, actually need some sort of help. And where do I find that help? Where do I find that hope? I find that in ONPASSIVE, because it's the only company that I see that is willing to do what it takes to make sure that not just the company is helped, but that everyone who choose to come in, everyone who choose to be a part of this great company, right, actually have a real chance, a realistic chance of making their dreams come true. And that's what this is about. So for me, I will forever be with ONPASSIVE. I will forever, lock arms with our CEO, because he's a man of integrity. This is someone that means you good, right? He's not here to hurt you. We're not here to hurt you. This company's not here to hurt you. That's not what ONPASSIVE is about. And if we look at what has transpired from day one, from when you got in until now, you can see that for yourself. No one has to remind you about it. You can take a look and see exactly what your participation has been and where you are right now, right? And to see, okay, does it make sense that my dream is still alive? Can I go somewhere else and accomplish my dream? Is that possible, right? What are my choices? What are my options, right? And all I see is ONPASSIVE. Why? Because it's a company still built with heart. No matter how you dice it, slice it, that's exactly what we see. And that's exactly what is happening here. So yes, company has to, sort out whatever challenges, issues, get the migration taken care of, whatever restructure that needs to be in place, whatever it takes to make sure that we will be all right. And that's the bottom line, folks. So I'm sure there's many of you out there, hundreds of thousands of you out there that feel the same way like I do, in that, yes, this is where I lay my hat. This is where I can sleep good at night, because I know that there's a man that's in charge that is willing to do what it takes. A man that's in charge that's willing to do it or die. Folks, you can't find that anywhere else. Your president, your prime minister, they're not going to do that for you. Your employer is not going to do that for you. You got family members that will not do that for you. But here's a man who's a stranger to most of us, and yet he's willing to do that for you. So that's why I stand with them and I lock arms with them, because together, we're going to make your dreams, my dreams, all of our dreams a reality.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Michael. I'm going to go to Mike Ellis in 1 minute. I just want to add a little bit. 25 years, I looked for a company that was fair, took care of people. Everybody got the same pitch. Everybody's on the same team. And there's no advantages or disadvantages. And about 5.5 years ago, I came across this company, and it was bigger and better than I ever could have dreamed of. I have never woke up in the morning and thought, oh, I wonder if it's going to be okay. Never. I don't think about it. It doesn't even cross my mind. And that's a great feeling. That's a great feeling. And I'm telling you, and this is not bragging, I could bring in, I have gone through thousands of people, targeted traffic, and I failed. Why did I fail? Because the company and the person running the company was designed against people. And you cannot duplicate what you do, no matter what anybody tells you. Ash made it duplicatable for everybody that's in, they win. And I've never thought different. I won't think different. And it's the only company that every month I felt better and stronger than I did the month before. Most companies I got in, and within 30 days, I would turn on the computer real slow to see if the company's still alive. No joke. Mike knows, that's why he's laughing. But that's the way it was. I found a home. This is my family. And another thing that I've never seen is this many people, good-hearted, that were drawn together by heart, not by eyesight only. And that's pretty powerful. Okay, I'm going to thank you, Michael Williams. You got me burned out. So anyway, I'll turn it over to Mike Ellis.
Yeah, no, thanks, Marty. This is a good time to have a meeting like this. Over the last few weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, it's really been interesting times. And, everybody wants to know where we are, how we're doing, and how things are going to turn out. And I want to start by just telling everybody, ONPASSIVE is golden, period. When we think about the last 3 or 4 weeks, Mr. Mufareh has come on and he has talked to us and he's brought clarity to the situation. And he's talked about having to do a few things within ONPASSIVE to get ONPASSIVE exactly where he wants it to be, and then things are going to flow. It really is that simple. And that clarity is just absolutely terrific. You know, when we talk about interesting days, anytime Mr. Mufareh comes on, it's just not an interesting day. It's a really, really good day. And the good days are here. They really are. If you just listen and then have a little patience, Mr. Mufareh is going to do what he has to do. And from there, everything is going to flow and it's going to be perfect in my mind. ONPASSIVE is going to be better than we ever thought it would be. And as I start to think about ONPASSIVE, I know all the things that are going to be happening. And we've talked about them for a long time now.
That's a lie. He doesn't
Nothing
know.
has changed. Mr. Mufareh has you at heart, and he wants to bring something that will benefit you and change your life. But I think as I look, and I've been on ONPASSIVE like Marty and Dan, I've been on for 5.5 years. And when I think about ONPASSIVE, I think the one thing that Mr. Mufareh is bringing to the table that is so rare, and it's really not part of the human nature, it's not part of the human psyche, is he's bringing dignity to the floor. And really, when you think about that, he's giving people a chance and the ability to feel that dignity that's within them. Not only within them, but actually is a reality. You have the reality of being respected, being honored, and you don't find that in many places. And I think ONPASSIVE, when you start to think about, I don't worry about what's coming. It's coming. It's not a worry. We are in great shape. We are golden. But the things Mr. Mufareh brings to individuals, bringing back that dignity of people so that they actually feel honored and respected, that is a rare, rare thing. Right now, everybody out there, just hold on a little bit. Let Mr. Mufareh do the things he's going to be doing and has to do. And when he's done, he's going to come out and he's going to tell you exactly where we are, exactly what time we are within ONPASSIVE. And we're very, very close, guys. But the dignity that he gives people, it's such a rare thing. I think you need to hold on to that. Understand that you're in a place that the air really is rare. You just do not find that in society that often. And Michael Williams said it so well. Nobody else is going to give you this. You can go through a litany of individuals that are in your life in one way or another. Nobody's going to bring to the table what ONPASSIVE is going to bring to the table. And literally, in time, ONPASSIVE, it is going to change your life. It's going to change your life for the better. And that dignity, that respect, that honor, it's going to come in and you're going to feel it. And Marty shares that every day with people with his lives when he brings people in and puts a spotlight on. You don't find that very many places. ONPASSIVE, in my mind, is the only place where that is the goal, to give people the respect that they deserve. Marty, go ahead and take it from there.
Thank you, Mike. Engineer Mike, I think you're next, man. Your hands are up.
Yes, Marty. Good day, everybody. Hello, Ash. Good day, good day. This past days have been very exciting for me. When I listened to when our CEO came out here and he reassured us that ONPASSIVE is here to stay. ONPASSIVE is not going nowhere. It pumps my blood, my adrenaline went very high when he told us that humanitarian help is coming. Can you imagine? I took myself now right to when every other company, every other business, what they do is they go to start looking to about their corporate social responsibilities is when they have started making profit. But our CEO on his own is different. We remember when the humanitarian crisis came up, Syria and Turkey, 1 million dirham, just like that, and equipment and all of that. We saw what he did with Oblast launching on the 30th of March in 2022, all of that. So I just keep myself being pumped up with the projects that all of us here have. So that is my thing. I'm just dreaming and waiting for our ONPASSIVE ecosystem to come back so that we continue our journey. But thank you, Mr. Mufareh, for sharing your business with us. We are with you, brother. Thank you.
Fantastic, Mike. Mr. Collins Manna.
Thank you, Madigamo. Just want to greet everyone on the panel and greeting to Mr. Ash Mufareh. You know, for the couple of weeks, I've been talking about patience, hope, trust, and belief. You know, these 4 things, if you don't have it, then you don't have to be in any business. The first thing, you must believe. Why you join ONPASSIVE? Why do you join any business? It's part of the believing, because if you don't have any belief, there is nothing to do. Why do you join something with the hope that you will fail? You can't go to an exam with the hope that you will fail. Then you are just zero. And the next thing is, when you join, the next thing, you have to trust in what they are doing. I trust in the vision of Mr. Ash Mufareh. That's why I joined ONPASSIVE instantly. I know it will not be easy, because you can't build technology in one day. It takes time to build something of this magnitude. Like my mom always said, you know, and I quote, he said, never ever wish for life to be easy, because life will never get easy. But wish and pray that as long as life gets difficult, you become stronger. That's it. You become stronger in difficulties. That's the only time you can succeed. And I always said, if I am in something and I want to fail with my head forward. I want to fail forward and fail backward. I don't want to fail like a coward. That is why I'm in ONPASSIVE, because I know that my dream in ONPASSIVE is assured. You cannot be a half-baked person. You are either in or out. You must be 100% in to understand ONPASSIVE. You cannot be halfway, half-baked, and you think you know everything. We don't know everything yet, but the little that I know in ONPASSIVE keeps me excited. You know, from day one, I've been excited. My excitement is growing every day as we move along. And that's the only hope I have in ONPASSIVE. As much I know my CEO is here, I know ONPASSIVE is not going anywhere. The only thing I will always tell, like, to founders and affiliates, always be part of this journey, because you will never see this again. Be part of the journey, because you will never have any story to tell. Whatever will happen, when people will be celebrating and people will come to you and tell you, tell me about your story, you have zero story to tell, because you were not part of it. The only joy we have in ONPASSIVE now is about the journey, because whatever will come after is just history. And I'm so blessed and grateful to be part of this journey. I just want to thank Ash and thank everybody here. Thank you.
Fantastic, Collins.
Hey, Marty,
If you want me to jump in, go ahead.
let me 1 second, Mr. Ash.
Sure, brother.
Some of you, I apologize. Some of you don't have
Wow.
hands to rave, so we're just going to pick you all. So just the ones with the hands that are up will go first, and then we'll start picking you.
How about 2?
There you go. All yours,
All right,
brother.
I'm going to jump in. Okay. I'm going to be rude, intrusive, whatever you like. Okay. I really like what Colin said, and I love that attitude. Gotta be brave, and we also know that the tougher the battle, the sweeter the victory. It's no secret that we have been going through some turbulence, as Red stated rightfully, and it has been a bit, bitter for a while. And we thought the worst times and the biggest challenges are behind us a while ago. We were wrong, and we got even more challenges. Okay. But the more tense and the more aggressive those challenges get, we understand the power and the value, and of course, the worthwhile of what we have. Incredible to see how much resistance we have for something supposed to be good news for humanity.
Wow.
We realize the value of financial freedom. We realize the value of money. It's evil. The whole fight is about that. Greed
You
is there.
manipulative piece of shit.
You know, bad things happen to good people. It's no secret. We've been a victim. We have been.
You're the victim? Oh
Probably
my
attacked.
word.
I think we mentioned that to you. Some by design, some it is what it is. Regardless of all of that, that doesn't matter, because I always said, and I often say that someone's opinion of you doesn't have to become a reality. And somebody's attitude towards your success, you're going to make it, you're not going to make it, or we're going to, like, trip you on the way. It doesn't have to decrease your passion and your drive. The more resistance you have, the more aggressive you should get, and the more you should value the target and the goal that you're
DJ
chasing.
wins.
If nobody's looking at it, it's kind of like worthless. Okay, so nobody cares. It's like not a big deal. But if everybody's going after what you're building, you're up to something big. I don't know about you. Sometimes we walk into a restaurant right from the door. I have to talk about food, Chris. Okay, you're at the door, and we see nobody there. Like, things are sitting there. Food is like, okay. We just turn we go back. Nobody here. And next door, big line. We don't know how it is, but people loving it, so we just go. That's exactly what's happening. A lot of people are lining up for what we have, or attacking. They're, invading from the back door, from the good door, no matter how they're trying to get a slice of what we have. It all doesn't matter. What matters is our attitude, and the truth will always emerge. The truth will always come out. If you're doing business with God, it's always a success. You're gonna always make a massive profit. You're gonna go to the bank if you're doing the right thing with Almighty God. Okay, that's it. Now, do we have what it takes to get through this? Give me more. All right? It's boring. I like the heat. And I'm more excited when there's challenges. Now we're talking. Everything is very obvious as the sun. We're going to have some entertaining surprises for you in the coming days. We will ask you to bring popcorn, some good drama, but that's all irrelevant. What matters the most are we're going to go places. We're going to go beautiful destinations, and we got what it takes. We're able. We've done it before. We're doing it now, much stronger, much better, more secure, and we have more love on board. Okay, the tough times reveal the true character. You're not going to build the character in the tough times. Reveal the true. Now we know the true character of so many of us. And here we are. Luckily, unfortunately, we are made of gold. I'm talking about us collectively here. We're made of gold. We have the right stuff within, and we're not just going to get through this. We're going to have the best, comeback and turnaround that is really, truly going to make history. Mark my word, we're going to make history. And I wish we were able to dive into the details, but all irrelevant at the moment. Your dream not only there, okay, and intact, protected, but in fact, if you allow me to say this, it just got better. and the stock value for what we have just got way higher. For that, I think we're some fun in the coming days and weeks. Going to be productive, entertaining at the same time. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the nice, kind, and beautiful and wise things that you just said ahead of me. I just want to open way for more, good brothers and sisters to talk here, and anyone else, so we can think of the next event. I agree with you, Mike Ellis. This was really a good gathering. It's been a while, and I love the original.
It's been a week.
Okay, thank you. Back to you, Mr. DeGarmo. I love you.
Well, I think I'm going to change your name to Rocky Balboa. Anyway, let me move on to Vincent. Vincent 2.0. You know what I'm talking about, Vincent.
Yeah. No, thank you, Marty.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. Yeah. So, thank you, Mr. Ash. Hello, everyone, for those who are listening to Ash. So I know one of the recent.
This guy better start handing out
Mr.
bags
Ash
of $1
came,
million
and then he
bills, or
said,
else no one's happy
ONPASSIVE
here.
is here to stay. So that statement struck me. So, and then it's right to say ONPASSIVE is here to stay, because a lot of people, they are sitting there outside there, they don't know what Mr. Ash is doing. Mr. Ash is doing a great job. Starting from the 4 pillars, Mr. Ash built a data center. We have a data center. That is a fact. It's a physical thing that we all know that ONPASSIVE have a data center. And most of the best and the recent and the latest technology data center built with artificial intelligence system. How many great companies outside there have what ONPASSIVE have already? So for me, it's right to say ONPASSIVE is here to stay. We have also ONPASSIVE ecosystem. We have ecosystem, part of ecosystem. We all have used Oconet. We have seen it. So it's also one reason for Mr. Ash to say that ONPASSIVE is here to stay, because we know Oconet, we have used it, and one of the best tools, I've used it for webinar and web conferences. So it's the best. So you can have all this and then say ONPASSIVE is not a good company, or ONPASSIVE something else. No, it's here to stay, because ONPASSIVE, we have it, and then we have seen it. I've used it many times. And then most people also ONPASSIVE, they have used the product as well. So it's something good. ONPASSIVE, we have also payment processor. Recently, Mr. Ash showed to us that the payment processor is also out there.
You don't have
one of the great stuff
okay.
To show again that ONPASSIVE is here to stay. We have the product is there. We can see the product.
Off,
so
King.
one of the great thing again, artificial intelligence is also there. How many people know about artificial intelligence? Only few companies are using artificial intelligence, but ONPASSIVE using artificial intelligence. Most of our products, they are embedded with artificial intelligence. From our data center to our OES product, they are all embedded with artificial intelligence system. So today, with the cyber security, human being, we cannot fight with the cyber security, the cyber attack. We cannot. So the artificial intelligence, that's the tool who's going to help us fight with that. And then Mr. Ash has prepared for this. Something that in the next 5 years, but the man have done that for that. So Mr. Ash, thank you again for that, because this is one of the greatest tools. Nowadays, all company, government, countries in the world, big company, we are talking about artificial intelligence. But Mr. Ash, with a great vision, have done that for us. And then ONPASSIVE is part of artificial intelligence job that they are doing. And then part of this century, we're talking about artificial intelligence. One thing I will say again, and then I will last there. We all know ONPASSIVE, we have different offices. We have office in the United States, we have office in Dubai, Bangladesh, India, Hyderabad. So again, Dubai. So it's tell us that ONPASSIVE is real. So that's the reason why Mr. Ash said ONPASSIVE is here to stay. So those of us who are sitting there and then they are not sure, again, I'm coming today again, to tell you that ONPASSIVE is real, ONPASSIVE exists, and then it's going to happen. Like Mr. Mark Ellis said earlier, something is going to change our life. Michael also said that we have to show ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE is going to show our life. It's going to impact our life, and then it's going to impact also our family and friends. Everyone across the world is going to change our. Mr. Ref also said the same thing. So we have to follow these great people, to listen to them. 360, they are always here to motivate us, to show us the direction to follow up. So again, I'll leave it there to say, Mr. Ash, thank you to say this statement. ONPASSIVE is here to stay. For those of us who doesn't understand, that's one of the reasons why he said ONPASSIVE is here to stay, because he got enough evidence to say ONPASSIVE is here to stay. Thank you, Marty.
So, Chris, when you said you've been with American president, did you mean it was Vincent or somebody else? Which president?
It was actually Ronald Reagan, but yeah, Vincent would have worked too.
I thought President DeGarmo. Look at the name, man.
He's my
Fancy. I love Fancy.
Marty, back to you. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mufareh. That doesn't make a janitor title. Come on. What an ugly name. All right.
I'm losing my train of thought here. Hold on.
Of course you should.
The best CEOs treat their janitors with the same amount of respect as they give their CMO and their CFO.
Appreciate your time.
Throwing that
we can
out
do
there.
this again if you liked it. We have nothing but
there's 3 hands up, Ash. Do you want to go to the 3 and that's it?
Oh, I'm of course. Okay. I'm interested. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. There we go. All right.
I thought they're done. I apologize if you
is
in your
cool.
hand. Yeah.
That's cool.
It
yes. Popped up. Everybody's getting inspired.
So is it President Charles, Oliver, and we know that Julie came from Vietnam, so we give her the Queen title. How about that?
Yeah, that's pretty good. And Chris can be the court jester. Just kidding. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Gina Leba. Go ahead, Jean.
Thanks, Marty. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Chris and Red, for inviting us here today on 360. I just want to quickly say that 4 years ago, almost to the day, as of yesterday, I first heard the voice of Ash Mufareh, and it totally changed my life. And I had the great honor of being part of something that
is that why you quit singing?
To be.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Go.
You planned to create something disruptive, right? Something that would shake up the way things are. And so when I look at the journey that we've had, if it had been perfectly smooth, just like you said, Ash, you were saying, if you don't want it to be perfectly smooth, because then it means you're not doing anything disruptive. So all of these challenges and the thicker and harder and faster that they come just shows that we are disruptive. We are shaking up the way things are, because that's what it takes. That's what's necessary. So if we want things to go smoothly, we're just really just trying to stay comfortable, which nothing will change if we do that. So I'm just so excited and thrilled and honored, and I'm like a little kid to be involved in the thing that is going to transform humanity and lift our brothers and sisters. And Ash, I'm just so excited to be here with you, and that we love you and support you from now until forever, and that will never change. And so just let us know how we can help. Let us know what we can do to further this. And we're right there holding your hands, and everyone just get excited, because it's about to get really crazy awesome. So thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. I have to go to Robin Noble because her hand isn't working, and she's been texting me, and obviously I didn't see it.
Julie too. Julie too.
Julie will be after Robin. Go ahead,
Thank
Robin.
you, Gene. That means a lot. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Gene. You're amazing.
Thanks, Marty. Ash, wonderful to see you. Wonderful to hear you in such strong
your
voice.
Voice is amazing. I feel you.
And everybody is so hyped up with all of this and through the excitement. I'm looking at this from a slightly different perspective. I don't need to explain why I joined ONPASSIVE anymore. I've been in now 5.5 years. I'm not going anywhere. And my faith, my belief, my trust in you, Ash, in ONPASSIVE has never wavered and will never waver. So that being said, I don't dwell on that anymore. But in listening to the world events and how lousy, terrible, sad, evil almost the world is right now, we can all do something individually and together through ONPASSIVE. And I'm not talking about anything other than our mindset, our words, our behaviors, our actions. ONPASSIVE is the umbrella. It is the huge globe that we will all be part of, the hemisphere, the new planet that is going to be emerging. But we individually can do so much, and through the individual connections and contacts, we can broaden this. We can create the tidal waves of positivity, love, integrity, truth, and that can flow out. The news in the world today, and a lot of it is North America, but this is also global, is that companies are laying off, closing down, and disappearing. And this is not just the 9-to-5 jobs. This is also the MLMs and the other, quote, direct sales and other businesses that are out there. People are losing their jobs right, left, and center. The fear that is raising and rising is tangible. It is real. The governments are falling apart. They don't know what to do. People don't know how to behave with all of this. But can we take a mindset and shift ourselves when we see that things are falling apart or perceiving that they are falling apart? Can we shift to see that things might actually be falling into place? And the same thing can then be applied to ONPASSIVE. This is not a delay. This is not a stop that ONPASSIVE is experiencing. This is something that is actually putting pieces into very secure foundation that's going to be there for all of us for a very, very long time. We have truth and integrity on our side, but how many actually believe this?
Do you?
World events are showing us through governments, elections that are coming up, through business partnerings and other activities, that the truth that is really coming out as well is not even being believed. People don't know what the truth is anymore.
The truth coming out isn't.
There's fake news. There's everything that's been over. It's being destroyed and distorted. Distorted is the word I was looking for. And that people don't understand and cannot realize what actually stands right in front of them as truth and integrity. Our faith can move mountains, and our doubt can create them. What side of this do we stand on? This is individual. This is what we can do as individuals, and then uniting through the friendships and contacts that we have made through ONPASSIVE. This is what we can show to the world, and this is where we deserve to be part of something so wonderful. Let's show other people through our words and our actions that support Ash and ONPASSIVE in this manner. We don't have to go out there and make great big signs and great big events and carry on in a large way. It's happening. It can happen as subtly and gently and quietly as saying hello, opening the door for somebody and saying thank you. Also, people think that, well, I'm not going to go down that route, but I want you to realize that Dubai is enjoying a huge surge as a convention destination and as a tourism and medical destination this year. Do you realize the number of people that are going through Dubai with other businesses who are being shown ONPASSIVE and the global exposure that ONPASSIVE is getting just through this travel destination? Folks, there's nothing quiet and dormant about ONPASSIVE. If it's not happening the way you think it should be happening, it's time for you and us to shift our mindset. We've said all along that ONPASSIVE is going to be creating a new business model. We are part of that. So Ash, thank you so much to what you have done, what you are teaching all of us, what your teams are doing to expand and to help all of us. And this is still going to be one of the most incredible companies helping humanity and global assistance in all aspects of the world. Thank you so much for letting me speak.
Well, thank you so much, Robin. That was so sweet of you. As usual, you shine, and beautiful voice, beautiful energy. I appreciate that. Always powerful.
Love bomb.
Hey, I'm sorry, Robin. I'm going to jump in real quick. Mr. Ash, I know you got a meeting to get going to, but I have a couple ladies, Julie, Marcianne. I know we have 3 gentlemen up there. And who was the other one? Gladys.
We're my Indian people.
Yeah, they're coming. They're coming.
Okay.
So let's do the 3 ladies, and then we'll go to Oliver, Charles, and Neeraj.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Julie.
Guess you want the Indian people.
Thank you so much, Marty. Hello, Mr. Ash. Hello, everyone. It's so good to see everyone here. You know, I have had an opportunity to work alongside with CEOs and, you know, pretty kind of up there with people that creating company. And I have to tell you, I have never seen a CEO that full of integrity, transparent, and commitment like Mr. Ash Mufareh. When I joined in ONPASSIVE at the very beginning, and Milo had gifted that to me, and I thought, you know, where I am in this company, but as along the way, connecting with all the early birds in ONPASSIVE, I have seen myself grow so much. ONPASSIVE has empowered myself to learn more, to continue to push myself further. To be honest with you, I have never had an opportunity or even have the guts to actually stand in front of the stage talking to hundreds of people. I've never had a guts to hold on to a meeting. I can't even complete a sentence correctly. But because of ONPASSIVE, it's giving me that courage. And of course, I pray that if I can be somewhere with a company, with a group of people, that I could passionately do it the rest of my life. And so here I am, sitting here with so many people around the world,
right, Joe?
with our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh. I have full trust and respect to what this man is doing for humanity as a whole. He embraces people. He loves humanity. And whatever he can do to actually lift up humanity, and that's exactly what he's doing. Every single day, I wake up and I said, I wonder if I can actually have a little taste of the steps that these men and women behind the scene doing what they do to actually helping humanity. So with my commitment and with the grace of God, I am here, and I'm here forever, and beside all of you here who's watching and the people that on the screen. We are connecting together hand in hand, and we can get through whatever the challenges is, because if there's no challenge, there's no growth, there's no scalability, there's no solidity. You know, we have to stay together and be solid together to push this through together. Like I said, if there's no challenge, there's no growth. There's no challenge, there's no last long period. So we all together, and I committed to be here hand in hand with every single one of us here, the people on the screen and the people that are watching. We're going to get through this, whatever that challenge is. And with the grace of God, we're going to get through this, and no matter what it is. But the best part of it is ONPASSIVE helped me to have a simple life. And that is all I wish, to have a simple life. And yes, I've gone through so many things, many years, and I cannot find that. I found my home here. So, Mr. Ash Mufareh, I love you. And please send a lot of love to your family as well. Thank you, Marty.
Thank you so much. Julie, you're amazing. You're great. Don't ever listen to Chris Johnson. All right? You're incredible.
Thank you so much. I love you.
I love you.
Okay, we're going to Marcianne, the unpassive dancing queen. There she is.
Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you, everyone. Hello, Mr. Ash. Thank you. Thank you. My journey started exactly 4 years ago. And this is me now. The whole world know me as a dancing queen, and my life has completely changed. What a great journey. I mean, on passive, if somebody is still doubting what happened to the trust that you come in the first day with. 4 years ago, when we came to this company, it was by the word of mouth because we trusted someone who brought us in. Today, we have already seen so many things that the company have shown us that is going to change us. The hope that we have for humanity, the hope that we have to go back home and give drinking water or school education to our sister and brother, the hope that we had and we did not know how to do, the hope that we had, and we were thinking, how are we going to achieve it? ONPASSIVE told us, I'm going to do it for you. All what you have to do is to come in and I will work for you. Mr. Ash Mufareh, let me tell you, brother, you have done it. And I am going to tell you, I'm enjoying it. And I am doing what I have to do on my own part, telling the people we are fine and it's going to be okay. No matter how long the night is, the journey, the day is going to shine. And we are going to shine and we are going to do exactly what you have promised us. For me, that was 4 years ago that I started learning and understanding and hear about ONPASSIVE. Now, what an amazing company that I am in. Today, I'm standing here talking in front of the whole world because of ONPASSIVE. That's what I'm doing. My first language is French. I have never knew that I'm going to say a statement in English. ONPASSIVE is letting me doing this. Thank you, Mr. Ash Mufareh. That's such a thing that people doesn't understand. It's not about making money right now. It's about educating us. It's about learning. It's about growing together. It's about knowing people, having friends around the world. We are all over the world. I have so many friends. I have people that have never knew that I'm going to meet. I'm educating myself. I'm learning. I'm not an online person, but today, I'm somebody that I can put myself around the people that I will be talking and telling people what to do to better their life tomorrow because of ONPASSIVE. Mr. Ash Mufareh, I stand with you. ONPASSIVE, we stand with you. We are going nowhere and do it or die. We are going to die with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sister Marcianne, Queen Marcianne. Appreciate it. She claimed it. Nobody can argue that.
Yeah, see what happens ONPASSIVE does to an introvert? Holy cow. Oh, I got one of those too. Hold
on. Who else? Susie, Chris, Julie.
Oh.
You can use your hands to make one of those.
No, I can't figure that out.
What are we doing?
Oh,
elitist club
don't mix the finger. Yeah.
Okay.
Be careful. Be careful. It's on YouTube. Oh, red too. Wow, it's on the other continent too.
Okay.
Yeah, the deaf community is very proud right now because they love these things.
Yes.
It is cool. It's so
what?
Cool.
See, I don't have a picture of myself or my family. Okay, but I don't want them to hear. But I have this.
Such a beautiful gift from the deaf community.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful.
It's amazing.
So unique.
All righty, we're going to Gladys. Gladys, you're up. Sorry about that. None of these people have hands to put up. There's Gladys. There you go.
That is, wow.
Thank you so much, and good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Mr. Ash Mufareh, I want you to know that you are a brother globally, and we love you. I know the entire world where affiliates come from, they love you, but I want you to specifically know that Africa loves you.
But why bad people are giving me a hard time, Gladys?
And we
I
love
love
you
the
because
8
of
billion
your
people
heart.
too.
Wow.
That's my password, right, Marty?
We love you because of your heart. You started ONPASSIVE with a vision to uplift humanity. You said that ONPASSIVE is here to stay. For those who have been on, I've been in ONPASSIVE for 6 years, and the best is yet to come. I have grown, and I have seen many affiliates grow. You dedicated ONPASSIVE on the first day when you introduced ONPASSIVE to the world, to God. And you said that only God can stop ONPASSIVE recently. But for anybody who has been there from the beginning knows that your words never changed. Everything that you are going through, whether it's internal or external, it's just to refine you like gold. And boy, you have been refined. I love the fact that you say that they are coming after us because of what we have. But you know what I love most is that you are ready. You say, bring it on. And we are proud to have a leader who is ready to go ahead of us, to take the bullets, to take the pain as we sit behind and just sail following you. I count myself blessed to be ONPASSIVE because you have given us the hope that we have been looking for, the hope to be able to uplift humanity. And I want to reassure you today that I and many affiliates, we are behind you, we support you, we work with you, because we know that because of ONPASSIVE, we will be able to do good around the world. Thank you so much. We love you so much.
Thank you, thank you. Sister, I want to say something, please. I feel it, really, genuinely. I feel the passion, the care, the love, the support. And as I said, when God is in your side, not to worry about anything. Not only that, add to it when you have people of your caliber, of the type of people that we have that spoke ahead or just about to talk, everything is fine. Life is filled with people with good heart, kind, humane feeling, and we're fine. That's all we need. With that, we're unstoppable. I certainly want you to know that this gives me infinite energy, unlimited.
Beautiful. Okay, now the next one is Joyce. And Joyce, I should have picked you a long time ago because your husband is my biggest fan. And I didn't treat you very good. But
what is
anyway,
he talking about, though? Just collecting
Angie,
money?
you're on deck, Angie.
I'd have a lot of energy too.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Marty. Thank you, Chris. Ash, please forgive my husband for that. So I know that you did.
Oh,
hello,
no,
everyone.
I'm a fan too. Hello, Melvin. I hope he's good. Yeah.
He's good. Thank you so much. I was just thinking, Ash, we love you and appreciate you. But when I think of a power company, and I think of you, Ash, and ONPASSIVE, because you've endured so many storms, you've weathered everything that's come your way, just the difficult times. I know you've had so many ups and downs, but you were able to get through every situation. So I love and appreciate you for that. And I know that you've been on mountains and peaks so high that you never wanted them to end, but yet you've been to valleys so low that you wanted them to end. But you continue to persevere, you continue to go through, and you continue to stay in the game. And that is just so uplifting and important. You continue to hold on to do or die. And I know that you and ONPASSIVE are here to stay. One thing I want you to know is that we believe and we trust and we stand with you 100%. We believe that the best is yet to come. And we believe that God has ordained this company called ONPASSIVE, and he put you at the whelm to bring it forth. We believe what God has in motion, what he has set in motion, he will see it through. We are so excited, Ash, and of what's to come. Just want you to know that we love you and we continue to stand with you 100%. We are not going anywhere. We are here to stay. We are so in it to win it. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for us and the teams, and for everything that you continue to do. We are forever grateful. And we are blessed for this community and the love and the friends and family that we have found through ONPASSIVE. And we just appreciate you and everyone so much. Love you guys and appreciate you. Thanks for the time, Marty and Chris and Red.
I can beat DeGarmo because I'm not only a fan of your husband, I'm a fan of you as well.
Nice try. Too late, but nice try.
Wow, there was some kissing going on there, Ash.
Yeah. Very good, Joyce. Thank you. And tell Melvin I said, what's up? Anyway, I'm going to go to Angie Hahn. Angie. Oh, I've been seeing you for so long. Anyway, go ahead.
It's so great to be back. Can you hear me?
Not the perfect quality, but we can hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's so great to be here. I think it's been a year. I think, yeah, maybe. So I wanted to add something.
But you're glowing. As long as you're happy, everything is fine in your life. So that's what matters.
Yeah, again, everything is fine. Yeah.
If you need help, blink. I mean, we've been through that road before, so.
I know. Yeah, that is one part of what I wanted to say. A big thanks to the whole ONPASSIVE family for being there for me in my darkest hour. This love meant a lot to me. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm fine again. Yeah, okay. I don't want to go too much deeper.
Are you in Bangladesh or are you still in Germany?
No, I'm in Germany.
Okay, just want to make sure, yeah.
No, not a
Change in energy, you know that, right?
Yeah. I would like to add something. In challenging times, you can see who is really by your side. Yeah. When you love someone, you stand by his or her side no matter what storm comes up. Yeah. That is true love. How I feel for myself. And I know Ash, you're doing everything for us, for the world, and you keep the messy stuff off of our backs. And that is something very special. We just have to support you with our trust, with our belief, and that is nothing for what you are going to find. So anyone who has ever built anything big or big company knows what goes what is going on in the background, good and bad stuff. We all want to make a difference in the world. We have a mission, and that has given us an incredibly strong bond, a bond of trust, of honesty, of strength, of love, of course, and that worldwide. And who can break that? No one. Yeah, we are here, and I hope, Ash, that this gives you the confidence, the strength, the faith, and the love to go through all the challenges and come out all the stronger. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Angie, how old was your mom?
My mom? No, my father died.
But did your mom live with you too?
My mom is still
yes.
alive. Yeah.
How old is she?
62.
Okay, yes. I just wanted to know. She's a baby.
Forever 29, of course. Yeah. Nice to see you.
All right, Marty.
DeCarmo, you're fired.
Yeah, I'll take over. All right, listen.
Muted.
These three guys, I'll take. Marty, hold on. You're just too late. You're fired. There's these three guys have been waiting patiently. I'm going to call Oliver, Charles, Niraj, and I haven't heard from Jeffrey Morlock or Gershmender or Wasim Anwar. So let's get it going, guys. We want to make Ash as late as we can for this next meeting so he can yell at me later. Oliver, go ahead, Oliver.
Oliver?
Oliver, can you unmute yourself, buddy?
Also, I love how Ash couldn't even remember when Karen first passed.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
He cares so much about them.
Okay,
yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry. My network is playing. I'm in Africa, so the network is here. It's not really good. But Mr. Ash, I just want to thank you, and You are a brother to all of us ONPASSIVians and the affiliate founders, and with the great job that you're doing. But I just want to make we, the founders, to understand that to build a complex technology with an advanced technology, it takes time. There must be challenges no matter what. And in our normal life, we face challenges. So we're talking about building this kind of a complex technology with the then we have the 4 pillars again that globally that he's building. So please, patience is a virtue. And I also like to beg all the prayer warriors to come out so that we should pray for Mr. Ash and the family, for God to give him the wisdom and the power to carry on with the challenges, and we are going to be fine. There's no way we are fine, and we are here to stay. ONPASSIVE is here to stay, and be positive. I feel
like they're trying to
positive
convince
minds
themselves now.
Associate yourself with positive people. Discuss positive things about ONPASSIVE. Stop listening about the noise that is out there. We are going to make it, and Mr. Ash is the man to carry us like Moses carried the people to the promised land. Thank you.
We are fine. Thank you.
Thank you, Oliver.
Thank you. Where'd Charles go? Charles, you want to say something? There we go.
Yeah, of course. Are you kidding me? All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
In his car again?
Okay. Wow.
But we can't see you.
You can't see me? Are you serious?
I see your glasses.
I need
Okay.
to do something about that. Okay. Can you see? So,
Long
wow,
time, brother. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you. It's a great day.
You're looking great. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much. I want to say hello to everybody, every founder out there. If you're connected or you're going to listen to this later, I just want to say hi. And I want to say give yourself a pat on the back, because it's been a great journey. We've all learned a lot. I don't want to repeat what everyone has said, because I've said it all. I mean, I always like to attack ONPASSIVE from the spiritual angle, because I have seen so many revelations that I cannot say to anybody, and nobody knows what I see. But I'm just gonna say, guys, let's be patient. I know I should just ask Gladys a while ago, how come the bad guys are after you? But remember this, you are the chosen one, because this is a divine project which has been predestined. There's nothing that anybody can or cannot do to stop it. Like you have always said, only God can stop it.
Absolutely.
Why would he stop something that he ordained? It's not going to happen, right? And so when he gives you this assignment, he's going to line up the people to be on your side. And we are those people, all of us. Okay? We are those people that he has lined up. Even the people in the corporate, Mohammed Kamal, all those guys, he lined them up so that you can accomplish this project. And I just want you to realize or to understand that when he lines up the people, there are going to be some of those who will take us backwards, like those ones that just did recently, right? And when they do that, it's because he wants you and us to learn from it and fail forward. Because remember, every time that happens, we'll learn and we'll get better, right? So we have those folks that he has lined up to teach us a lesson, and those that he has lined up to move us forward. But ultimately,
we're just teachers.
We are going forward. Nobody, nothing can stop us. So guys, patient endurance. Okay? Oliver just mentioned that we need to be patient. But I want to add this. We need to be patient and do something about it. Let's pray, like you said. So that's called patient endurance. That is what is going to get us to our destiny sooner rather than later. And Ash, nobody could have been chosen better than you to do this job, because, like I said, I pray for you every day for the courage.
Okay.
For the wisdom.
Done.
Because I'm telling you guys, what this man is taking, the kind of beatings he's taking, I just wish that some of us would have been able to be there and take some of those beatings. But we thank God for your life. We thank God for your health. We thank God for your wisdom, and we trust in your leadership. Carry us forward. That's all I've got to say.
Charles, that was amazing. Powerful, brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
Marty, I sent you Niraj, and I missed Ron Hobart. So you got Niraj, Wasim, Gershmender, Ron, and Jeffrey Morlock. I think Jeffrey's the third in there. Take it, brother. Take it, brother. That's everybody.
Niraj, you're up.
Thank you.
That's
First of all,
everyone.
hi Ash and hi extended ONPASSIVE family. Nice to see everybody there here. First of all, there is a universal acid test to know whether the company individual is growing or not. It is said that when people start talking about you, it is said that you are. It definitely means that you are on the right path. So don't worry about who is talking, and that is good. I would say that is good. You have to see that in a good thing. Another thing is we always talk about vision. And there are three things which I feel are very important in the vision. Number one, has to be resilient. Resilient means that no political, cultural, irrespective of political or cultural, it should not impact that. And that's I'm proud to say that ONPASSIVE is going to is doing that. Second, it has to be inclusive. Inclusive means any person who believes in thought process of ONPASSIVE can be a part of ONPASSIVE. So it is inclusive. It is for Neeraj. It is for anybody who is interested in ONPASSIVE. And second, and last, it has to be service oriented. It is not just about making profits. It is about service, and definitely we are serving humanity. We are going to impact humanity. So the vision, I think the vision is very clear, and people are loving the vision. And believe me, Ash, the whole of India is behind you. I'm not just saying for the sake of saying. I'm just talking to you based on the webinars that we do, and also the interaction with people. So just enjoying the process, and let's see what happens. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Neeraj. Always powerful and wise.
Very good, Niraj. Jeffrey Morlock, where are you at? There you are.
Look at that. Looking so polished and wise.
I like him about as much as I like Marty DeGarmo.
Oh, God bless you, sir. Man alive. Thank you so very, very much. Marty, I appreciate you being here and all you leaders and everything. I'm honored to be here. I just, wow. And every time I thought of a good idea, somebody stole my thunder. Robin, I'm pointing like 3 fingers at you, girl. I love what you said there. But you know what? I want to just encourage everybody, to know that we are on the way. We haven't gone anywhere. We haven't really slowed down. Just because we don't see things happening from our perspective doesn't mean they're not happening, right? So we just need to demonstrate some patience and keep our expectations pretty real. Let's keep in mind that our innovation and our development are something that takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Won't happen.
He's
in a
like
month,
if Corky didn't fall on his head a bunch after he was born, Salami.
And remember, if we can, let's
that's
think
what
about
Jeffrey
the company's
reminds me
vision
of.
and objectives, lifting humanity. That's what we're all here for, right? To make sure that we're doing what's right because it's right. And we're celebrating every day. I see it on so many webinars, talking to so many leaders and people and teammates and people that just send me messages. We're celebrating every day. We haven't gone anywhere. Big wins, small wins, right? Let's make sure that we share the updates that are given by leaders and by the communities that are out there, and remember to pivot or to shift like you do a lot, Mr. Mufareh, about adjusting your strategies in line with what needs to be done as things happen in real time. Focus on doing something good every day. We brought that up before, and let's not get bogged down. I like, what Collins and some of the other ones, Charles, you were saying about don't get bogged down on perceptions of delays or some of the garbage that's out there. It's going to be out there, right? And keep yourself in health, physically, mentally, keep it going, encourage others around you, encourage your community, encourage the leaders. So I'm glad to be here. Ash, I can't tell you how thankful I am so many times for the things that you have done and are doing, and especially your family. Your family's in the thick of it, putting the magic as much as they can. And I know they love and support you so much, and the founder base. And it's just an incredible thing that we're going through here. And I also want to just bring up again, as so many of you have, this is a journey that is all about success and winning bigger together. And yeah, like some of you said, we're about to be in the best shape of our lives. So stick with it. Stay on it, stay loyal, stay faithful, love your brother, love your neighbor, and love yourself. Thanks.
Thank you. Hallelujah. Good stuff, man.
Wasim, go ahead, sir.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. How are you?
Alaikum assalam. Good to see you, brother.
Thank you, sir. Same to you. Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. First of all, thank you very much. You invited me here for this valuable webinar. It's an honor to speak here. So I want to say ONPASSIVE, as we all know, an innovative company founded in 2019, has constantly demonstrated its commitment to leveraging artificial intelligence to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. Under the visionary leadership of Mr. Mufareh, ONPASSIVE has embraced the slogan, "We are here for the correction to corruption." Mr. Mufareh is not just a CEO, he is a kind and transparent man who prioritizes humanity and values over money. His commitment to these principles is evident in every aspect of company's operation. The company's achievement extend beyond software. ONPASSIVE boosts its own data center, its own internet, and it's accredited by ICANN. Additionally, the company is expanding into physical products, further demonstrating its comprehensive vision. Today, as we discuss the positive aspects of change within ONPASSIVE, it's essential to recognize that change has been a constant and beneficial force since day one. Every decision, every adjustment has been made with our best interests in mind. As Mr. Mufareh recently said, he's now fully in charge, ensuring that the company remains on its promising path. ONPASSIVE remains steadfast in its goal to be the leading AI company without discrimination, dedicated to making a significant impact globally. Despite encountering negative reactions and unforeseen obstacles, ONPASSIVE has remained unwavering. Mr. Mufareh's message underline our pledge to deliver innovative solutions and his assurance that we will be proud of what is being accomplished. This is a powerful reminder that great achievements often come with their own set of trials, but our resolve and demonstration will lead us to success. As we move forward, embracing the changing and restricting needed to stabilize our message and optimize our operations, we ask for your continuous support and trust. The upcoming transformations are designed to make our platform more user-friendly and effective, and they are beyond the revolutionize your experience with ONPASSIVE. In closing, I express my gratitude to each one of you. Your unwavering support and belief in our vision and what drive us to keep pushing boundaries and achieving new heights. Together, we are building a beacon of hope for humanity, and the future holds incredible promise. Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
Thank you so much, Wasim. Great job.
Go ahead, Ron.
Dan, you're on deck.
Well, since I first heard about ONPASSIVE in December of 2020, having my background, of course, I checked out Mr. Mufareh, and I found that after doing that, speaking with him for the first time, that I felt in my heart that he was a honest and trustworthy individual. And since that day, he has proved it many, many, many times over and over and over. Ash, I trusted you then, I trust you now, and I'll trust you till I meet my maker. Hopefully that's a while from now.
Thank you, man.
But I would hate to have to go through what you've been through since you started this company. It's amazing that you still come on camera with a smile. I don't know how you do it, but just know that I know that everybody on this platform right now trusts you and loves you and can't wait for this journey to for this ship to start sailing, this big cruise ship. You know, they say the ocean of the sea is the largest cruise ship or something like that, but I don't believe it. I think it's the ONPASSIVE cruise ship that is going to be the largest ship in the ocean. And hopefully one day we can all be on it and be standing side by side with you instead of watching you on a screen. So all I want to say is thank you for
We'll
what
catch
you've
some
given
real
us.
big fat fish, not the one that Chris is
That's
fishing.
right.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you for what
Shrimp.
you've done and what you're doing, and we look towards the future. God bless you.
God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. Means a lot.
And I heard that, Ash. I heard that.
All right. Dan Street, what's happening?
Are they fish or fish samples?
Those are. Go ahead, Dan. Hurry up, Dan.
Hurry! I know. Hurry! I'm the last one. You got to go to a meeting. Yeah, I know. Well, I just remember a couple of weeks ago, Ash, when you said when you're trying to change the world, it's not easy. It's not a piece of cake, and I think we're finding some of that stuff out now. But I like to focus a little bit more on the positives rather than the negatives. We know that the negatives, as you said, you've got solutions, and it's going to be fixed. So when you say that, I believe it, and I have all the trust and faith in the world in you. And you know, a lot of the things that intrigue me is when you said we're much closer than you think, and we can't get caught up in the details, and things are going to be fixed. And when you talked about, oh gosh, a couple webinars ago, when you were talking about the traffic and how it's changed, and how I'm just blown away and I'm intrigued at how we're going to move forward with traffic. And when you were talking about how we have the AI and IT technology to make your life a joy, educationally, financially, and in sectors that we don't even know about yet. So opposition is everywhere. There's competition everywhere. There's always people that are going to try and bring you down, but we love you, and thank you for one of the things you were talking about is the fact that we have enormous support all over the globe. And I honestly believe that we still have enormous support all over the globe. And when we work together and stay positive, we'll get through it, and we'll be proud of the finished product. So thanks again, and looking forward to the future.
Thank you so much, Dan. And we believe also with the incredible comeback, we're going to have true, more clean support, and it will multiply. I'm very confident about that.
Beautiful. Thanks, Dan. And there we go. Gershwender, you're on.
Okay. Can you hear me, Marty?
Yes, indeed. How are you?
Loud and
I
clear.
apologize for him on behalf of all of Canada.
Yeah, I'm good, Ash. Hello, how are you? And hello, everyone. Yes, I was waiting for this moment to speak patiently. And what a wonderful speeches from everyone. And absolutely a great update by Ash. When Ash says something, he means something. And as Michael was saying that when we were here, we heard just Mr. Ash voice. Those two voice messages way back in 2018, and we were right here. Right, so we believed in this, right? So believing is everything. Everything is believing. This particular single line sentence, I think, explains everything. If you have a belief in something, that's it. That's it. You don't need anything. You don't need any explanations. Nothing in life. So that belief is here. And I'm really surprised right now. Why? Because nobody's living here. Okay. Founders all over the world. And I'm surprised that they are so positive. They often message me, like a lot of founders from India, that they all are with Mr. Ash. Let it be, it's taking time or some sort of negativity here and there. Though they are some concerns, but they are not negative. This is one of the biggest thing I think ONPASSIVE has achieved, that irrespective of everything, people around ONPASSIVE, they are so positive, and that encourages me a lot more. I think when daily I see so many messages, daily some positive comments on my YouTube videos, I think that is ONPASSIVE. I think people are really loving this company and the vision. I think vision is greater than we all of us, and this vision has created such a buzz in the market. I think as Mr. Ash has said that okay, people are targeting it. Okay, so what? Because we are in the market, so people are going to target us. So what? But again, the one thing which is driving ONPASSIVE, I think, is the strong mindset of Mr. Ash. I think this mindset is driving everything, and people are getting crazy. Let it be our supporters, let it be our haters. They are like think of crazy. What the heck is going on here? Right? They are targeting us. They are doing so much. Still, people are here. Right? On the other way, if we see that a lot of companies who close their websites, and the CEO is nowhere, people are nowhere, but the opposite is here. Everybody is here. Everybody is so positive, and everybody is, I think, getting stronger and stronger. And this message, I think, is much more bigger than what the haters are thinking of. Okay, if they are listening, all of us, if they have listened to Ash, I think this message should go in market, that yes, we are here to stay, and nobody can shake us, because all these 1.4 million people have a strong heads, strong mindset, and that strong vision which is driving this ONPASSIVE. So we love you, Ash. We love you, ONPASSIVE. Thank you very much.
Nice one. Thank you, Gersh. That was very good.
Your voice is strong too, and thank you. And with you, we grow and we stay strong too.
Thank you, Ash.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Last but not least, the one and only
last.
Ivy.
I thought it was last like 3
in the
people ago.
house.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Marty. Thank you for the great 360 for inviting me. And I just want to say hello.
360? 3 million, you mean? Okay, this been spinning, yeah.
That was just.
Hello, Ash.
Okay.
Hello.
Ash, we love you.
Thank you so much.
I've been on fire. I've been on fire for you and blazing for you and all of us. And like Gush just said, the support from everybody is igniting. You know, the way everybody, I was so late, and I was telling Marty, I said, Marty, he has to go for a meeting. But yesterday I was thinking about you, Ash. I think about you every day anyway. But yesterday, you know what I was thinking? I said, he's been consistent. Anytime he comes, he says, I am Ash, your friend. He says that. And you add that word, and I am your friend. And I am your friend. Thank you for the friendship, Ash. People are looking for friendship.
You're stuck with me. I'm your brother.
Oh my God, we just love you and thank you. And you have loved us. I have said the days of COVID, when all the heads of states were running away and everybody was hiding, all of us, we were in our homes. You loved on us. You came to us. You gave us hope. For many hours, you cooked us well with love. So now when we return that love back to you, it's just a small love. You showed us so much love in those days. Those days you sit with us and you tell us, and then you tell us how much you're going to be doing. And then you added us. You said you'll take us with you. So at this time, we're not going to leave you because you first loved us. We just want to say thank you for that love, and we return it back to you. And then we say thank you for being our friend.
Thank you so much. And I meant, miss those days for the meetings with us, not like the pandemic, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
We will do that again. Yeah, definitely. So absolutely the time to have your life changed to the better, everyone. We are on the right track. Absolutely. We're just making adjustments. We believe we're closer than you think, and I appreciate that. Today was incredible. I did not expect it, to be honest with you. I don't know if you planned it, but I was here to see the trio, the usual. Okay. And then there you are. Big crowd. I loved it. Thank you so much for everything you said. It was powerful. It's given me a booster, and we're gonna finish it. We are gonna finish very strong. Let's plan this again. It looks like we have more to say.
Okay. Okay.
Marty, you're fired again.
I'm not fired. Take me off that spotlight. I don't want it on.
He's refreshing his memory with Zoom. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I had a crash course. Anyway, thank you, everybody. This was amazing. It's a great webinar for sure. It inspired me, and I know it inspired a lot of people.
She still got the start.
It was fantastic. But thank you very much.
Let's get it done. All right.
Yeah, get it done. Yeah. Go fishing, Chris.
I can't go fishing now, but hey, Ash, I sent you a private message to your thing from Julie Pierre because she had to work today, but please don't send me any more messages, guys. My fingers are bleeding right now. Ash, we love you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you for all the beautiful messages and words that you said.
We'll see you in 2028, brother. Have a good one.
Oh, beautiful. My goodness. Are you killing me? No.
I wouldn't be surprised.
All right. Thank you.
See you at 7:30.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Ash.
Take care. Thank you, Rob.
Okay, hold on, because hold up. I didn't get Red's part. He spoke at the very beginning. I came in a little bit late. So hopefully I can. There we go. Hold on, guys.
Beautiful. I hope. Welcome everybody to 360. As you can see, we have a all-star cast of many people here from all over the place, which is pretty cool. Ash is planning on being on soon, but in the meantime, I'll get started. As you know, what we've heard from Mr. Mufareh a couple months ago, starting that he's taken charge and he's going to redirect back where he wants it to be. It got a little off course, it looks like, and he's taken charge. And the beauty of it, what has been said for 2 or 3 weeks in a row, is when it's finished and we come back with a vengeance, and things will be, as we get started back up, it's going to be unbelievable. And I can't wait. I know everybody has the faith and the trust in what's going on, and that's what we keep doing. Nothing's changed, and I'm really happy to be part of this. It's 5.5 years. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. I trust the process. I obviously trust Mr. Mufareh and everybody here. We became one big family, and I think that's priceless. And like I said, I'll turn it over. Let me turn it over to Red, and we'll get moving.
Thanks very much, Marty. Good to be here amongst very esteemed guests. Nice to see everybody. As I did last week, no recap, obviously, whilst we're part of this migration and the restructuring of ONPASSIVE as we see it at the moment. Until things are back up, I won't be doing a recap. But the good news is, guys, that things are moving along. We've heard from our CEO on multiple occasions. He's turning up on a weekly basis at the moment, which is absolutely fantastic for all of us. Certainly gives us the encouragement that knowing that we have the very best captain at our helm steering us in the right direction. what you're seeing at the moment really is part and parcel of business. There's nothing to be worried about as far as things that you might be hearing or seeing at the moment. This is all in hand, and we have the best person at the helm to take us through some little stormy waters that we might have at the moment. It's natural in business, guys, that no business ever gets a free ride to the top. There is always going to be bumps along that road. ONPASSIVE is no different. But one thing is assured, and that is you're going to absolutely love the end result. That is for sure. It's going to blow your socks off when we get going again. Mark my words. As I put my name to it, as Ash Mufareh puts his name to it, Red Redfern says, you have not seen anything else, anything yet, than what we are going to be doing in ONPASSIVE. So stick with us, guys.
Stop it.
Okay, I
Stop
know
it.
things are a little bit turbulent at the moment, but we have the best family around us. We have the best team that we could possibly want to get us through this sticky patch at the moment. And with the man at the front, all is good. Back to you, Marty.
I was checking YouTube.
And all of the
who else
seals
would like to make a
then
comment?
began
Anyone?
to clap.
Don't all raise your hand at the same time.
I would. Can I?
Here you go. Of course
Are we
you can.
doing boy, girl, boy, girl?
Funny.
Yeah, and somewhere along the line we're gonna have to throw Chris in. But anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, someone put my hand up for me.
Sure they
Thank
did,
you.
Susie. Sure
Hi,
they
Ash.
did.
Hi, everybody. So this is I'm gonna make it short and sweet. I know, love, and trust Ash Mufareh and ONPASSIVE. And that's all I need to know. And our captain is running this ship. And I believe in the vision. And we're going to get there. And we're all going to be smiling. So let's continue to enjoy this journey, even though it's a little bumpy right now. I know, love, and trust Ash Mufareh and ONPASSIVE, and he's gonna get us to where we're going. Love you, Ash. Love everyone here. Keep the faith.
All right, and
I guess I can say
definitely got
something.
from this point
Who is
on,
this
I
Ash
believe.
Mufareh guy anyway? Famous line I said years ago. I would like to personally tell you that I've met a lot of people in my life. I've met CEOs. I've met a president of the United States. I've met a lot of people. I have to say this from my heart, Ash Mufareh. He's got 100% of my trust. I believe.
All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that, guys. We definitely heard the rest of it. That's for sure. The rest of it I definitely got. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure that I got Marty's opening before I ended this, and also Red's speech, because you see, I was expecting them to go live at 2 p.m., but maybe it was not my time. And it was supposed to be 3 p.m., but they still ended up being a little late. And I was starting to get to the point where I was like, I don't know if they're going to go live. And if they weren't going live, I was going to go do something. So I was like, if they don't go live in the next few minutes here, I'm peacing out. And then they ended up going live. So I was like, oh, okay. It's kind of a last minute thing. So I apologize. I didn't quite get the very start of it. So we came in a bit late. So I wanted to make sure that we played that. And some of you guys asked me about Susie talking. So, you know, since hers wasn't very long, I figured we would just put that in there again. You don't have to keep the faith with Amazon. You suspect it's just about the super chats and collecting YouTube subs for Red at this point, and probably also Marty and Chris too, along with the fact that they don't want to lose the team. Like, Marty made a team with Dan Street and Mike Ellis. That's what the ONPASSIVE Nation actually is. It's the three of their team. And they had it from before. So they brought a whole bunch of people with them already. You know, like already built team with them. And so they don't want to lose the people that they've accumulated over the last 6 years. That would be awful, right? So I figured that we would get that. So I'm glad that we were able to get it. I know some of you guys are like, listen, there are no updates. And then some of you say you're super excited for everyone's feedback. But for me, it's very much about showing you that even with no updates and with everything down, okay, nobody getting paid their commissions that's been owed since September of 2023. All right, so almost a year. Okay, we're at the end of July. It's going to be September 2024 before we know it. And I'm going to have to say people have not been paid their commissions in a year in this thing. I'm not looking forward to that. I hope that it doesn't come to that. Now also we had Mohammed Nazal leave, their CMO, which that wasn't fun for any of them. They were pretty upsetty spaghetti about that. And then the website goes down. This Friday, it will be exactly a month that it's been down. I believe it's at like 1:30 p.m. If you would like the exact time. On Friday, it will be a month down. And so, with all of that happening and now the news breaking, where that video I posted earlier on my channel of the ONPASSIVE employees not getting paid and doing that interview, that was posted up a couple days ago, and it was posted by ONPASSIVE News. So the people there are aware that the employees have not been paid in 6 months and that they're striking, but for some reason they haven't put it together yet that means that the migration can't happen because everything's down, right? And so even with all of that happening, they're still getting together. They're still doing webinars where they're talking like nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong at all, right? And it just goes to show you that this is more of a cult of personality now surrounding Ash Mufareh and him being, as he says, sent by God, with God helping him run ONPASSIVE to save all of humanity. It's more of a cult than it is a pyramid scheme. And that's why when all of this stuff with the business is going on, stuff that would make anyone else who came into this to run a business or to make money leave, right? And anyone else, they'd be like, well, I'm not making money here. They would go. And you guys go, well, what keeps them here? It's because it's about Ash. It is no longer about the money. They keep saying it. They say it's no longer about the money. And that's because I think they're even accepting that this is more about Ash and all of his broken promises. So it's kind of scary. It's a scary thing to witness. We haven't really, the only time that you might have seen something similar is when you've watched coverage of the Love Has Won cult as it continues on. And I've covered several of their live streams. You're pretty much watching how a cult forms from one of these things. This is very much what happens. There's a shift, right? Where it's no longer about the business, no longer about making money, and it becomes a motivational, I guess you could call it a call to action that they want to do surrounding the leader. We're going to save the world, and it's bizarre. Red is getting faster. Yeah. Marty said 2:30 p.m. Eastern. He's always late. Yeah. And I was wondering if maybe it wouldn't happen with the news coming out. As you guys know, a couple days ago, Ash did a webinar, I guess, where he was screaming at everyone. And so I hope the recovering Hunbot can show us that soon. She said she grabbed that. And so with that going on, and then this news about the employees not being paid and being on strike, I was kind of starting to think that maybe it wasn't going to happen. Because this was very much for Ash to show up for. If Ash wasn't going to appear today, I don't know if they would have still done it. No mention of the OES or the strike. No, instead they keep painting the us versus them mentality of there's these awful people on the internet trying to stop us. And corporate America isn't built for people like us that want to help people instead of make money. You could have waited 6 years. Where will they post the summaries? I guess they're doing it in their WhatsApp groups right now. Never too late to jump on board ship on passive. And you need a break now? Well, go have a laugh, Joe. Go have a laugh. It is stationary, so it's not hard to board the ONPASSIVE ship. Just be careful. It's kind of heading towards an iceberg, so... Because the SEC case is still ongoing. You know? He doesn't announce himself at all anymore. Unfortunately, we don't get to really hear him go.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
It's kind of sad. Maybe we ruined it. Maybe it's our fault. The dude reading had me on the floor laughing. Yes, I also believe he was reading. You know, I also believe that he was reading. Did Mohammed Nazal ever explain why he left? He left to pursue a better opportunity for something called Media Bowl. I haven't looked too much into it. But he did say that he was going to do a video. He had everyone do a poll on his Twitter on if he should do a video explaining why he left and talking about, you know, some of these things to do with ONPASSIVE. He was a little upset that some people were blaming him for the problems in ONPASSIVE. You know, he saw it. And so I think he wanted to stop some of the rumors because he said he cared about the people that he met in ONPASSIVE and he didn't want them to be upset with him thinking that he left on like a bad note. So he was going to do a video, but as of right now, he hasn't posted anything that I have been able to find. But yeah, he said that he might be posting a video in future. As soon as it's posted, I will be sure to let you all know. He read that with all his hearts. 6 months and no payment. Yep, I know. I released the video of the interview today. I did do my best to do English subtitles for it, so I don't know. Hopefully it's decent. Ash has sold the dream and the founders don't want to wake up. See, and that's the thing, is that usually in an MLM, that's what you're actually being sold is the American dream, which isn't something that is scalable that you can sell. So that's the issue here. It's like everything could catch on fire and blow up, and they're still like, well, we have Ash Mufareh. As long as he's here, they'll follow him. It's definitely getting more culty. I'm getting a bit worried when founders start saying, we will die with you. Yes, I mean, it was sort of a joke because of that lovely statement that Marty had made there.
If that's a cult, call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke.
But they are literally like Ashy said, do or die, and we will all do or die with you. And it's like, oh my goodness. Okay. But what if you don't get this done in your lifetime? And some of them have been willing to wait. They were promised generational wealth under the guise that if it didn't happen in their generation, it would happen in future generations. So therefore, they should be fine waiting 500 years if they have to. You know what I mean? So that's part of the issue here. Mediable probably pays on time. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I'm sure that he wasn't getting his promised pay since nobody else seems to be. So, you know, he called out Tanya about her snarky post. Yes, he did. because he did not appreciate it. I think he might have gotten the screenshot from my video. It looks like a little bit, or he might have been in the group. Someone sent it to him. I don't know. But he definitely did see Tanya's post and was not very pleased that she was blaming him. And there were some other people that had made comments under it that I'm sure he saw. And it wasn't really fair. It was not fair to put any of this on him. I mean, he just works for Ash. And it's the same with the technicians. Like, when we're saying that they haven't been paid and they're on strike, like, don't go blaming them because this migration isn't done. It's not their fault. It's Ash's fault for not paying them. Okay? And apparently every employee in India needs to have a background check. I've been looking into it. And this is why they cannot get hired elsewhere. So I know that some of you guys are like, oh, well, they could just go and get a job somewhere else if ONPASSIVE isn't paying them. No, they cannot. Because the management at ONPASSIVE and Ash have actually threatened them and told them all that if they strike or if they complain about not getting paid and don't get the hell back to work, okay, then he's going to ruin their background checks and make it so that they can never get hired in future. Every job in India requires this background check. And it goes and it looks into, I mean, any legit job. So, you know, Ash is going to have them do it. And basically, you get this background check done at any place that you're working. No matter what the job is, they do this background check. And it includes your past experience and etc. So basically, they've threatened to messy that up for them so that they cannot go and get hired anywhere else. And they are essentially right now stuck in ONPASSIVE, not getting paid, not being able to go and get a job elsewhere. I don't know if you guys really stopped and paused and read everything in the closed captioning of that video, but the first man that was interviewed says that he has. Okay? He has gone and tried to get jobs at 2 places, and they did not accept him because of this stuff going on. And then he has also fired employees and threatened them. And they can't get anything because he needs to provide them with documents. It's against the law to fire them for asking for their pay. It's against the law to not pay them. And it's also against the law to not give them any documents requested, even in India. Okay, these are laws also in India. They need documents. They request it. They need documents. ONPASSIVE has to provide them with these documents. They cannot be like, no, sorry, we don't have them for you. The issue is ONPASSIVE can't make up the documents or have their, I don't know if they have an HR department out there. They should. They said that they allegedly have an HR department. I mean, I don't know if it's actually an HR department on paper, hired HR employees, people with experience in HR, etc., working as HR, or if it's just a few of the management people claiming that they are the HR. This is what I mean by that. I don't know if they have a real HR in there because I don't trust their operation and how they run their offices. Just like I don't trust how they run their MLM, okay? It's not going well anywhere. It's just not. They've lost the Singapore office. They haven't told anyone. It's gone. No longer there. They don't have one anymore. So there's things going on that they're not being transparent about that leads me to believe that I cannot trust that they have a decent HR department in Hyderabad, especially when people are not getting paid for 6 months. And what the HR department is doing is threatening people instead of doing it. And see, this is what I mean. I don't know if they're the HR department or if they are just a manager at the Hyderabad office that's claiming that they're the HR representative. That's two separate things. And at some places you just need a rep. So it can just be like the manager, and then the manager takes a little course to get the HR certification. And it's not the same as like hiring someone that actually you can go get your education in HR, like at college and uni, right? Probably even some trade schools have a version and whatnot, depending on what industry you're in. So like it's a little bit different. So I'm wondering about like if it is the HR person, like legit HR person, and I don't think we can trust them anyway. They don't seem like a very good person, whoever they are and whatever their job is. But they're supposed to be giving people any documents requested. There's a million reasons why you would need documents, by the way, for your pay. You could need them for, someone said just now, some people need it for the unemployment because they've been fired. Makes sense. Sometimes, I don't know if they have like any kind of government funding or anything. They're like welfare. Sometimes even those places need proof of employment. Sometimes just anything needs proof of employment. You shouldn't have to argue with your company to get any documents, no matter what they are or what they're for. All right, end of the line. You should be able to get those. But no matter what, the HR so-called department can't do up these documents, because how are they going to do that? Are they supposed to say, yes, this person's worked here from January and their pay is $0? I don't think that's allowed. That will probably red flag them in the system. I'm sure they have a similar system that they would have to send that off to. You know what I mean? So I think that in order to make the documents, they have to pay the employees first, so that when they make the documents, it reflects the pay that the employees have earned in this time, no matter what they would need it for, whether it's for taxes, whether it's for employment, whether it's to get on assistance. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure about what's available out there. But if for all of those reasons, they would need that. So it's kind of annoying that they can't even do that right. You know, and it's one thing to not pay the commissions to people. It's another thing to not pay your employees. That's a whole other bag. These ONPASSIVE videos have been a fascinating journey for me, seeing a cult evolve. It's actually a bit disturbing, and I can now see how difficult it must be to leave after being so indoctrinated. There's a lot of stigma attached to it, and it comes with a lot of shame and a lot of embarrassment, and a lot of not wanting to tell people that maybe they were right about this adventure you're going on, this wonderful journey. When you told them about it, it's pride that gets in the way a bit, more so than ego maybe. But hey, if people have ego, I'm sure that doesn't help. And it's very hard to let go of a dream that you have so heavily believed in for so long, you know? And it's weird, but it's very much like waking up in religion and becoming an atheist. It's a very similar process to that you go through when you leave an MLM. Personality traits that repeat offenders display. We'll say Ash is a serial con man. You know? Remember back during the first giveaway, the HR lady won the car? Yes. And see, this is what I mean. I don't know who their HR is. All right. I don't trust them. I don't trust the titles they give the people in their office. I'm not sure if anyone actually has the education and experience that they claim. Ash doesn't. So, like, why would I? That's part of the problem. He's lied about his own education and experience and whatnot. So I can't trust a lot there. being in a cult at 50 plus hits different than being 20. It really does, because there's an extra shame that you hold, especially if you are someone that has intelligence and has been around the block a few times. You know, you're like, I should have known better. How did they get me? I should know better than this. I went through a lot of that. It was like, I watch stuff about cults all the time. How the fuck did I fall into one? Sure, it wasn't a religious one, but like, what the hell? And then I was like, actually, now that I think about it, I did kind of grow up really fucking Catholic. And then that opened up a whole other can. But it really does. You think that you know better and that you would see the signs. Same about scams. I don't know how many times I have people in my comment section where I have to delete comments where they'll be like, why even waste your time? Everybody knows that these are all scams. Like, nobody even joins these. And you have a whole channel dedicated to it. And I'm like, yeah, no, you're right. Everyone knows about it. That's why every year in the US alone, at least 18 million people sign up for one of these. Every year. Every year. 18 million people in these. Just in the US. That's just in the USA. So, yeah, no, you're right. I don't know why I would waste my time speaking. Obviously, everyone knows. Or it's a manager and they're just issue him with a whip. Yeah. See, like, I don't know. I don't know. Because I also don't have a lot of faith that Ash would hire any extra people if he did not need to. Even for an HR position. You know? I think Jesus, who joins us here, said that the lease on the office will end on July 31st. I'm not surprised. I'll see if I can look into that just to double check it. I kind of forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. I'll check it out. You gotta go Super Saiyan on Ash now. He's really becoming like Frieza right now from Dragon Ball Z. Ash has always been a very bad person, unfortunately. Very soon, I'm going to be disappointed. I don't know if I can be any more disappointed by ONPASSIVE. Like, I have hope for all of you. I really do. I hope that you can all learn to stand on your own 2 feet and live a healthy, happy life where you don't need to look to a man who lies and gaslights you every day. To be able to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. Because I think you deserve better than that. I think that a lot of these obstacles that you claim that you've all faced and gotten through while you were in ONPASSIVE, I think that you would have faced those obstacles and still overcome all of them, even if you weren't in ONPASSIVE. Just by learning and growing as a person every day in your own personal life. I believe that you are better than ONPASSIVE and that you deserve to have all of the happiness and to be able to actually spend that time with your family and not in webinars for 12 hours a day. And I believe that you deserve any amount of money that has been promised to you here. And definitely that's owed to you. Whether you're an employee in this thing, whether you're their old CMO, or whether you're an O-founder and it might just be $93 that they owe you. Which reminds me, actually, before we wrap this up, there was an interesting Bill Must video that was posted, and I just think that we should go through it together. It also posted by John White. Sorry, John, can't forget you. And it was called $143 or $93. It'll give us a good look into
the history of the world. Has there ever been so much mistrust, doubt, and fear in $143 or $93?
We're off to a great start. A great start. Awesome. I love this for us. Like, what do you mean? We're being a little negative about ONPASSIVE, aren't we?
Why are we addressing those figures?
Is it because it's the figures that are owed to the O founders that bought O Connect? Did I get it right? What do I win? Oh, look, guys, I'm finally in it to win it.
Because those figures, one time out of pocket, represented the amount of money that they would pay for OConnect, the king of all video conferencing platforms.
Exactly. That's what you paid for OConnect, and then you were told that you would get 100% commissions returned to you. And then you went further and told everyone that they were going to be getting that commission as long as they bought OConnect themselves. So I'm looking forward to all the commissions.
Why did we pay $143 or $9,300 one time out of our pockets?
Yeah, why? Maybe we do need you to explain that. The Curious Artist says, as soon as I saw this opportunity and its 50 IT products, I knew it was going to fail. It's just stupid. No one can produce competitive products into mature markets, especially when the products that they plan on producing are going to be only half as good as the products that are already on the market. Like they're not even trying. ONPASSIVE really isn't trying. The products that Ash released were very much products just to go, they're SEC and haters. Look, now we have products, so you can't say we don't have them anymore. Huh. That's all it was. Literally the only reason why. I watched this video. It didn't make sense, Joe says. I was like, I tried. I don't know. I don't get it, but go Queen.
The reason is that when ONPASSIVE introduced the OConnect package, it was for 3 months for $3,750.
$3,750. That would be fucking awful. Thank God the AI lady said that wrong. Don't worry, guys. It's not that much. It is, though, $375, which you should probably react the exact same as you did when you thought it was $37,500.
Mr. Ash Mufareh gave us founders 1 month free.
Yay! Awesome! I love it. Nobody else does that anywhere. Right, guys? Nobody else. You never ever sign up for anything anymore and get 1 month free. It's just not a thing.
So 1 month free from that $375. Left $250 for 3 months. Now,
Okay.
founders initially paid $97.
Okay, so hold on. So $250 because you gave them a deal, and then they were supposed to get it for 3 months. Okay, so it was $375 with a 1 month discount, making it the $250. And then, as you just said, they got the 95 O coin.
One time out of pocket to become founders. So there was a controversy. People are saying $9,700 for what? Well,
$9,700. Yeah, no, if it was $9,700, I'd really be flipping. All right. $125 a month. Still $125 a month. Too much, right? Minus the 10 O coin credit for signing up. That's right. Plus sorry, I keep forgetting.
the $9,700 started our journey.
Okay. And now this is where I'm like, well, see, that was our first initial problem. Our first initial problem was that you told all of them that they only had to pay $97 to start this journey. So they did. And then you went, and now you also have to buy this OConnect. Otherwise, you didn't start the journey when you paid the $97. Ha ha, tricked you. And that's not cool. And it was like, wait, see, now you're moving the goalpost on them and making it so they got to pay more now. Like, and the thing is that it's illegal in all countries to force people to purchase a product in order to make money off of it. And you told them they had to buy it to make withdrawable money. So, it was like, now you're changing everything and asking them for more money to be in on this now, when it was just supposed to be $97 one time. But, whatever.
Into ONPASSIVE by buying the acclaimed founders position. So what does that have to do with OConnect? Mr. Mufareh, the ever-giving person that he is, said this: we're going to give all of you who paid 97s for seed money, which means he put that in our wallets to help us pay for OConnect.
Yeah, so he returned it, allegedly. This is supposed to be seen as a refund, right? He returned it. and then you still had to use it. Went right back to them for the O Connect. But they were told they'd have to pay $200 to $300 to start, but they only had to pay $143 for O Connect. Look at the savings, right? $250 plus 97 equals $347. Yeah, but see, they got 1 month free.
Now, mind you, he didn't have to do that, but he did that. So when you subtract the 97 plus, he also gave us $10 credit in our wallets.
Oh, there you go. Well, at least they remembered it, guys. So
we had $107. You
$107.
subtracted that from the total of $250, and you came up with $143. So when all the accounts were activated, we had to pay $143. One time out of pocket. That covered the initial amount that the founders paid.
No, that just was supposed to cover their subscription to O Connect for 3 months, because this is a quarterly payment. So then they would have to pay it again. Because once again, if they're getting 100% commission, since you gave them all these discounts and this credit, and they only got $143 back, now they're going to have to come up with the rest of the money the next time. But you failed to explain that to any of them.
But there were some who were lagging behind. So instead of increasing the price for those who were lagging behind out of the goodness of Mr. Mufareh's heart and his
goodness of his heart,
his families, he said.
And his family's hearts. Yeah, I'm sure every time he sits down with his kids and he goes, listen, all right, I'm going to rip off these people so that I can pay for your martial arts classes, kids. Are you cool with that? And they're like, yeah. And then they're like, we sacrificed so much. Like, his family isn't doing anything.
I'm going to give you another $50 off. So that reduced that down to, instead of $143, or down to $93.
So it's down to $93. So he's giving them another $50 off. So they only paid $93.
So here we are. Founders have activated their accounts for $143 or $93. But here's the kicking part about it.
Now they don't know how much it was. It was either or, you know?
When they made their first sale, they got 100% of those who paid $143 back into their wallets as a commission.
I don't understand. Who got what, people? Okay, so you just joined this. You paid $97. Now you're all on the same level. The traffic has not been allocated. Sure, some of you apparently brought teams here, but you're all on the same level, in the first level of the pyramid structure of this thing. So who was underneath you paying commission? Like, who are you getting commissions for? If it's not for your own sale of O Connect, where you bought O Connect for yourself. Like, I don't understand. Chris said that those who paid the $143 get the $50 credit back in their wallet. I don't know. They can't even tell us if it was $143 or $50. They have one level beneath them. Yes, so then only the people at the top level would be getting that, not everyone. But they keep saying everyone's getting commissions. And I'm like, I don't think so. They're like, if you bought O Connect, you get 100% back. And I'm like, how does that work? You know? Maybe they'll explain it.
And then the ones who paid $93 got that back. So after the 3 months were over, founders started to panic. They said, we can't afford to pay for O Connect because then that will be coming out of our pockets. And Mr. Mufareh promised that it's only going to be one time out of pocket. Remember, he gave us back the $9,700. Then the rest will come from commissions made on sales of O Connect. But there was one problem.
Yeah, there was, wasn't there? Are you sure it was just one?
The pay processors stopped processing accounts because they couldn't keep up with the volume of sales being made from founders. And also Mr. Mufareh said, ONPASSIVE isn't going to accept any money whatsoever from founders or people who were not founders who wanted to purchase O Connect.
That was a weird way to say the merchants wanted to take a percentage of the money as a security deposit, and Ash didn't want to pay them and sued them and lost the lawsuit, came out here and announced it, tried to get another merchant, but they also wanted to get a security deposit because the SEC is calling him a pyramid scheme on a website and, have a whole litigation out and everything. Banks are getting warnings about ONPASSIVE and are sending them out, lots of stuff going on. So the merchant didn't really process any money for you. Just took a bunch of the money in, right?
There was no money coming into ONPASSIVE, but he went one step further, which boggles my mind. He said that he was not going to penalize us because of what the processors did.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you extensions, meaning that I'm going to pay for your use of OConnect.
Yeah, okay, so is OConnect just free now? Like, is it only going to cost people $375 or the $250 to get it, and then they just get to use it forever? Because eventually this stops, right? Hopefully when it goes back online and not a moment before, but still. I think each founder can get commissions from one level beneath them, so Marty won't get commissions from his downline's downline. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was it. The merchant couldn't keep up with the volume of 250,000 founders who made it through the 3 changes to back offices and those who paid 143, right? All those payments of 143, really, it was too much for them to handle. You get it back when someone purchases it under you. No one besides founders bought it. So if you don't have a team, you basically paid 143 like a consumer. And that's what I'm not understanding. Because, technically only some people would have people under them, right? So not everyone that bought it is getting commissions, like they're claiming. So much conflicting information and lots of different dollar amounts. It feels like a sleight offhand money exchange scam, right? Right? It's like they never really tell you so that they can just fuck you over and over and over again. And you don't even get to owe. Yeah, paying for the OConnect has put Ash in the bind he's in now. Yeah, might have helped the bandwidth. Ash paying for broken OConnect. Wow. You would have had to have, yeah.
No money coming in, but money coming out of my pocket and my family's pockets.
Oh,
so
yeah.
in essence, we have had the use.
I think you and your family will be okay after you pocketed $108 million. That for most people, that would be enough to live off of for the rest of our lives. But
use of OConnect for almost 1 year, and all we've ever paid for 3 months. Then there were hiccups. And maybe people were saying, well, I don't know about this. Through the process of migration into a larger platform, there was someone that was holding a lot of our data, called AWS. And remember, Mr. Mufareh said AWS is costing us millions of dollars.
There was somebody who was holding our data, AWS. You can't even admit in this that you were using their servers and you were supposed to pay them for that. But you didn't pay them, did you? You're acting like they were just holding your data for you. It doesn't sound the same as they were hosting everything for you. You know? But all founders using free OConnect were actually getting $5,000 per month above market value. 100% commissions to Ash. That's how I feel. You need 5 sales to pay for the next month of OConnect out of your commissions. If you don't have 5 under you, you'll have to pay for OConnect again. But Ash said you only pay out of pocket once. Yep, it was a guarantee. Shot himself in the foot with that one. So no own data center then? Nope. AWS stole the $108 million. Data never went to the data center. Mrs. Ash will have to start selling her feet pics to pay the bills. I guess so. This was going to collapse after 1 to 2 months. Yep. As soon as people start getting paid, it won't last that long.
So they had to do some revamping, going in a new direction.
Okay.
And ONPASSIVE shut down the ability for founders to get into the OES back office.
ONPASSIVE shut it down or AWS pulled the plug? Because, you were at the due date of when you would have signed a contract for this. So.
And this moment, they're still working on that.
Are they? Who's working on it? Because I believe that your employees at Hyderabad are actually outside the office picketing, or they're home right now. They're probably home sleeping right now based on what time it is, but they haven't been paid in 6 months. They're not doing it. The other office hasn't been paid in 9 months. I'm sure they're not far behind.
But in the meantime, founders have never paid more than one time out of pocket.
No, they've paid twice out of their pocket. They paid the $97 to join this thing. Okay. And then they paid, according to you, $93 for OConnect, even though it's $143, and you admit that afterwards. Anyway, so that's twice. You gave them back OCoin, not money. If you had handed them $95 that they could have withdrawn and chosen whether or not they wanted to use it in ONPASSIVE, then it would have been a refund, yeah. But that's not what happened here. You gave them OCoin just to go back into ONPASSIVE, back into Ash's pocket again. It's like he went to hand them $95 but never let go of the money, and then the second that they touched it, he took it back from them. And then went, there you go, you got a refund. Like, he's the one that set the price on the OConnect. So, like, I don't understand how you don't get that this is on him. But you still had to pay twice out of pocket. Out of pocket means real money. So if you want a refund into the pocket, that would mean real money and not OCoin. All right?
One time out of pocket. So why let $143 or $93 cause you to be anxious or you to lose sleep? We have not been charged.
Again, because you're in a place of privilege where that's not a lot of money to you. Okay? Let's look up. How much is 143 USD in Indian rupees? It would be $11,971.96 rupees. Cents, whatever that is. So that's a lot.
$143.00 per month or $9,300 per month. It's been paid by Mr. Mufareh. A whole lot more because he was paying for all of OConnect past that 3 months. Wake up, founders. We're also called now early bird affiliates. That $143.00 or that $9,300.
Yeah, so you're already causing a hierarchy within your cult, which is just awesome. So now there's going to be Ash Mufareh, the CEO and the God, Lord of the Internet. Underneath him, right, there's going to be the higher up LCs that can touch Lord of the Internet and talk to him in text messages and phone calls. They're so close. They're like best friends. But it's okay, guys, because, you know, Ash is everyone's friend.
My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend.
And then underneath them will be what? The early bird founders. And then underneath the early bird founders, are you just sticking everyone else? Is that how that's going? But all of that, everyone else who isn't early bird founders are all the people that didn't buy OConnect. So how are the early bird founders making commissions off of the regular founders if the regular founders are the people that didn't buy OConnect and the early bird founders are the people who did? Do you see why I'm confused? Who's getting paid here? Damn it! Apparently nobody. Nobody. Like, I guess it's easy, right, Ash? You don't gotta pay anybody, and then you never have to think about what amount you gotta pay them, right?
$100 or $9,700. If you were to have spent that on anything but ONPASSIVE, it would have been gone a long time ago. Say you spent that money on groceries. After groceries ran out, could you go back to the store and ask, hey, I bought $143.00 worth of groceries. Can I get $143.00 of groceries for free?
Are you dumb? Bill Must. John White. Are you for real? If I buy $143 of groceries, me and my family eat for several days. And by the way, if I end up buying a fruit and it's bruised or something, I can't take it back to the store and go, "Hi, excuse me, I accidentally picked a bad one. Can I exchange this for another one?" And my grocery stores will say, "Yes, you can." If I bring home some pasta, let's say, and it's open, the box is open. I grab some Kraft Dinner, good old Kraft Dinner, bring it home, but the box ends up being open. I notice. I can take that box back and they will let me exchange it, or they'll give me a refund. Years ago, one time, I accidentally bought some bad meat. Yeah, I bought some meat at the grocery store. It was actually like 2 days past due. I didn't notice until I went to go cook it, because it's like I always check the date before I cook meat. And I was like, I just bought this stuff today. It should be fine. But my anxious self checked anyway. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. This isn't okay. Went back to the store. They were like, oh my God, that's our mistake. I'm so sorry. And they let me pick out new meat. They even gave me a discount so I could get more meat that time. I can't do that in ONPASSIVE though. If I don't like OConnect, I can't be like, I don't like this app. Actually, I changed my mind and get a refund. But my family does eat off of the groceries. We have full bellies and we survive for an extra week or so because of the groceries we got. Your product is not something that would sustain me like that. That would help me and my family get through a week. It's a webinar application. So to compare it to groceries is kind of ridiculous. And it's not the same thing. Because you literally said, after the groceries are used. No. Not after the groceries are used. But if people go through 1 month of a free trial of OConnect and they don't like it, every other company that gives free month trials, because there's several that do, by the way, almost everyone does, they'll let you opt out after that 1 month free trial, and you can get a refund, or they won't take the money from you if they haven't taken any yet. But with most places, yeah, you buy a subscription service, you get that 1 month free. If within that month you change your mind, you can get a refund. You can't do that here. So you are providing less than what's already out on the market. If I'm using OConnect and I'm enjoying myself, no, I probably am not going to want a refund on it. Just like if I'm eating my groceries and feeding my family with it, I'm not going to turn around and then try to get free groceries from the store. You're trying to make these people sound like they're expecting something for free. After Ash allegedly gave this to them for free as some sort of gift to them. It's ridiculous. You're like, here you go. I'm doing this really nice thing and giving this to you so that you can use it for free for several months. But you better fucking thank me for it every single second of every single day that you use it. And you better remember that I sacrificed me and my family so that you could use this for free every single day. And don't you dare come over here talking about how you're supposed to make money off of it and you're now owed commissions for it. I don't want to hear it after the sacrifices I have made for you. And it just doesn't make me very happy to have been given this gift. I definitely do want a refund now. But it's not the same as, oh, you and your family eat groceries and then you go to the grocery store and ask them for that amount for free. No, you don't do that. It's a little ridiculous of a comparison. It's making me mad.
Can I get 9,300?
Especially we're not paying your employees for 6 months, so they haven't been able to buy groceries at all for 6 fucking months. And your response is, well, you got OConnect that you made.
For free? How can I get $97 worth of food for free? The answer would be no. Get out of my store. But Mr. Mufareh said yes. Welcome to ONPASSIVE, the dream maker.
No, that's not what happened. He realized that nobody would be willing to pay for OConnect again if they had to pay out of pocket, and then he panicked. And then since there was no way for him to take the money from everyone, he didn't charge them for it. He literally had no way to get the money from them. That's the only reason why he did not take it. If the merchants had been working, he would have been ripping you off for $125 a month for the last 10 months. And he would have been laughing his ass off to the bank every single time, just like when he laughed his ass off transferring $108 million into his wife's bank account. And has been living large off of it since. Well, his employees can't even go and get another job because they wanted their salary that was owed to them, and they asked for it. How dare they?
The financial provider, for all who have the faith in something that's bigger than all of us are.
If it's so much bigger than all of you, can you at least pay your employees then? You know, show us how much bigger than all of us you really are by showing us that you're a bigger person than we all are. Because if I had employees, I'd be paying them before I took money myself. A good CEO makes sure that their people are paid before they take any money. All right, they pay out first, right? And there have been CEOs in the past that have not made a profit, but they have ensured that their employees got paid with any of the money that was made. That's a real thing. Usually the people that don't pay their employees, they end up in the news and not being praised like a god, Ash Mufareh. So you might want to think about that a little bit in future. Just saying, you know, you might be infamous, but not for the reason that you want to be. Especially if you continue on the road that you're going on. Ash realized that not even scam front companies in Nigeria will process credit cards for him, so he was unable to charge anyone. That's what really happened exactly. And it's told to them, like, you should be so thankful that he sacrificed this for you and gave this to you as a gift. But then it's also thrown in their faces. Like when they're like, okay, but I was told I was making commissions almost a year ago. Can I have those commissions? Ash has sacrificed this for you. How are you not grateful? Like, no, that's not okay. You cannot do that. Stop doing that. Tiny Force Matrix commissions. Yay. And yeah, okay, they say it's only $143 or sorry, $143 or $93. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if you owe them 2 fucking cents. I don't care how many dollars it is. If it's not about the money, then let's not make it about the money, huh? For me, it's about the purpose. You told them you're going to pay them their commissions any day now. You told them at the end of May that the money had been released to you, so it should be coming to them any day now. Where is it? I don't care if it's 1 cent. Where is it? You owe it to them. You promised them it. It has not happened. Same with the employees and their pay. I don't care if you owe them 1 fucking rupee. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You hired them. I don't even care how you hired them or who you hired them through. I don't give a fuck. That has nothing to do with it. This is your company. You're responsible. You pay them. Whatever salary you promised those people, you owe them. And here's the thing, founders. They'll get paid before you do. Because in the law, they're the only ones that are actually owed money right now on books. You're not. You never signed a real affiliate contract agreement with this company saying, this is the amount I am selling things for. This is the amount I am making in commissions. I am signing a legally binding contract to be an independent contractor for ONPASSIVE LLC. It's just the promises made. So you need to think about that as well. That not only is this company now starting off being minus $108 million that will be owed to the SEC, that if Ash was smart, he would be storing away somewhere in case he loses. You're also starting this off now being minus whatever money is owed to these employees, because they're going to get their money before you're paid 1 cent here, because they can go to a labor board and be demanded to get paid. They've already gone to the police in that area and reported the threats and the fact that this is pretty much theft. It's theft where they are as well. So there's that. That's good. Yay! So this is also a criminal thing where they are. Okay? Just like it would be in the US. It would also be seen as similar in the US, I believe. So this isn't just like, oh, we made a little boo-boo. The merchants messed up. Site went down. It's okay. It'll all be good soon. No, like real things are happening that are going to prevent you from being successful here. And it's not because people are trying to stop you because they're scared of the power that Ash has. It's because they are breaking laws. And honestly, if you're okay with being a part of a company that's breaking laws and not paying their employees, I have to then question your integrity as a person. Because I'm telling you right now, I don't give a fuck what company I'm working for. If I hear that they're not paying their employees in an office, I'm out. I'm gone. What if they don't pay me? No, thank you. I don't want to work for a company like that. That's just very unethical business practices. You don't want that. Right? You talk about integrity a lot. There's none here. And that shows it more than anything else ever has. More than any words that any of the O founders have spoken. More than the SEC case even, I would argue. The one thing that really shows that Ash and this company does not have integrity is them not paying their employees and literally threatening to ruin their futures if they bug too much to get paid. That's serious. We got some real intimidation tactics happening here. And it's not okay just because it's happening in Hyderabad instead of it being like Canada or the US or the UK. If anything, it might be worse. Do you want to know why? Because Ash went there for cheap labor, and he can't even pay cheap-ass labor. That's how cheap he is. He's a cheap ass. That's who he is. This man won't spend 1 cent more than he has to. He doesn't even want to spend the cents that he's supposed to. So, I mean, we know why he wanted all the techs to be in Hyderabad. It's because you can pay pennies there for what you would be paying in another country, like his own country of the US of A. Can Ash afford to make it to June when his lawyer charges $1,000 just for thinking about Ash's case? That's the thing, is his lawyer's probably making a decent... That's the other thing, his lawyer needs to get paid before you all get paid. It just piles on. I have no idea how diabetes hasn't come after Marty already. He needs to leave that chair, go take a little walk, you know? Ash going through all of this for us. For all of us, for all 8 billion people in the world, because they're all going to join ONPASSIVE. Every single one of them, you know? You need tiny dinger condoms for your forced ONPASSIVE matrix sessions. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. All I know is that there was a lot of nothing said. I'm a little bit peeved. I'm a little peeved. His wife won't accept drugstore makeup. Poor thing. You know? All I know is that this man hasn't said anything, and he is basically laughing in people's faces. I felt like today. He was having a grand old time. People were reading scripts. It's getting kind of surreal is a good word to use. So that's what we'll say. But thank you very much for coming and being here with me today on such short notice. I'm going to leave again the link for the SEC litigation just right here in the chat. And if you are in ONPASSIVE, I highly recommend that you give it a read to see how Ash Mufareh had spent $108 million of your money. You deserve to know where the funds are going to for real. Not what he tells you, but you deserve to know for real. Make sure that you treat yourself better. Like I said, every single person in ONPASSIVE is worth more than what ONPASSIVE is giving them. They deserve better. They could accomplish all of the things that they think ONPASSIVE is helping them accomplish without ONPASSIVE. And I strongly believe that. Be safe out here. Watch out for these creepy internet cults. It's amazing to me that we get such a case study on them, I guess. That we can be thankful for that. Because boy, are they prevalent these days. So be safe out here. I love all of you, and I'll see you all very, very soon with another one. Mwah! Bye! We're in it to win it!
My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke. If that's a call. Hey.
Friend.
That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own. It breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufareh. If you're rude, if you've been doubting or spying, or we know who you are.
Stop going there. She wants to be the first to make us look silly. Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there asking for a debate. That's the lady I brought on. Her debate was 3-minute Ash. And another Queen of Karma asking about why don't we answer the question. I think we've answered that over and over again.
I've been answering them over and over. It's not the answer you want.
Yeah.
Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke.
All right, this is a great way to start your day. Come here and tune in to crazy men talking about their experiences.
My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
Thanks so much for coming, everyone. You all have a fabulous rest of your day. Love you.
Stop going there. That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own. It breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufareh.
Stop going there.
That's it. Thank you much.
My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend.
Let's go to Guyana.